What's up, NASCAR fans? Welcome back to Seriously Fast Media. I'm your host, Tom Ludemoser. Of course, I'm the only one here. Thank you guys for coming back and checking out the videos. I know it's been a very long time since I've done good, in-depth videos. It's been a very long time since I've done anything sitting in a, I don't want to call it a studio, but So anyways, today I want to go over the top 5 old guys of NASCAR. Old guys? I think on all the YouTube guys and all the Instagram guys, I'm the old guy, which is fine with me, so I can't say nothing. Before I get going, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell icon. That way you get notified when we're doing more videos. I'm going to be rolling out some new stuff. So this is my new studio. It's not complete by any means. The table's going to be in front of me. Hopefully I'll have a laptop, be able to pull some information as time comes. I've got some die casts up here, die casts up there. It's all going to get laid out and spread out. You're going to be able to see. I'm going to do a straight view from that angle over there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you hit that. Again, before we get to the video, also participate in the 7 days of giveaways. Fan Appreciation Week, December 12th to December 18th. Get on Instagram, seriously_fast_diecast, as well as at Ludemoser Tom or Seriously Fast Media on Twitter. Get yourself involved in those giveaways. I'm giving away everything from a mystery box, that's the small mystery box, to I'm giving away 2 free tickets to a NASCAR race of your choice, select choices, NASCAR race of your choice. So now that we got that through, let's get started. We've got, of course, Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, Kurt Busch, Ryan Newman, and Martin Truex Jr. I mean, these guys are the, sorry, not Truex Jr., although he is one of them. I included Kyle Busch. See, I do my own notes. I forget half the stuff I'm doing anyway. So these guys are the old guys of NASCAR. Obviously, Kurt Busch has been in it the longest. And I'm just going to do 2 little comparisons here. These are the NASCAR senior drivers of the Cup Series. I got my notes down here on the paper. And the first portion is going to be statistics, kind of give you an idea of where I come up with my opinions in the second half of the video. Make sure if you're feeling a little tired, go grab yourselves a rowdy. Use the link in the comment section or in the description box below. So obviously the first oldest driver is going to be Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch has been driving in NASCAR for 22 years now. His first race was the spring race at Bristol. I'm sorry, the Dover Fall race. His first win was the spring race at Bristol. Dover Fall race in 2000. Dude's 43 years old, and he's still kicking ass, guys. I mean, he's not out there lighting the world on fire, but he's still out there kicking some ass. 2002 Bristol Spring Race was his first career win. He's won many times at Bristol. 756 races he's run for 33 wins. Next we have Mr. Rocket Man, Ryan Newman. Ryan Newman kind of burst on the scene. He had a season with, 6 wins, 7 wins? And ended up not getting the championship there. Lack of consistency. I mean, he came on, he won races. The guy proved he could win races at the top Cup Series level, but just kind of fell off after a minute. His first race was actually just a pinch behind Kurt Busch. He has been in since 2000 at the Phoenix Fall race. That was his first race. So technically 2 guys who have run with, my apologies. 2 guys have run with Dale Earnhardt Sr. The rest of these guys have not. I mean, it's Newman, again, 43 years old. He has 725 starts for 18 wins. His first win came in 2002 as well at New Hampshire in the fall. Kevin Harvick is a one-time champion, as well as Kurt Busch, of course, 45 years old. So he's the senior, technically, out of all these guys. Just not in the Cup Series quite as long. He obviously, we know the situation that led into his first Cup Series race and that was Atlanta in 2001 after the passing of Dale Earnhardt, when they swapped that car out and renumbered it, the 29, took it from black to white. He ended up, Rockingham 2001. I cannot. Apparently, I'm not very good at this today. Rockingham in 2001, with his first win being Atlanta 2001. You'd think I'd know that. I do know that. He has 754 starts, making him just 2 starts behind Kurt Busch in terms of total number of Cup Series starts, for 58 wins. So, again, very impressive. Been in the Cup Series for 21 years. Kyle Busch is 36. He is the only 2-time champion, only multiple-time champion on this list. Kyle Busch, 36 years old. His first race was Las Vegas in 2004, and his first win was that 2005 Fontana win. He's been in there for 18 years. He is the only driver on this list to have a win in every single season he has participated in NASCAR. And now, for 18 years straight, guys. 18 years straight, the guy has been a winner in the Cup Series. I don't care if you like Kyle Busch. I don't care if you hate Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch is, he's on your Mount Rushmore if you're talking about all-time great drivers in NASCAR history. A lot of people don't give him credit for what he does in the lower series. Oh, that's like the NFL playing high school teams. Come on, guys. The guy is one of the all-time greats in NASCAR history. Let's just be blatantly honest with ourselves. But 606 races for 59 wins. Let's also not forget his first championship came after he missed, a third of the season. Ended up going out there scoring multiple wins to get himself into contention to be allowed to run. Just a fantastic job there. And of course, we have, last but not least, Denny Hamlin, who is 41 years old. And he's run, his first race was 2005 in Kansas. He won the very first race in his full-time season. Ended up going out there and scoring the win at the duel in Daytona. Give me just a second. I'm going to re-glitch this. Going on to score his first points-paying victory at Pocono, where he swept the races. 578 starts for 46 wins. That's of the end of 2001 season. I mean, so we're talking about some future Hall of Famers here. That's one of the great things about NASCAR is NASCAR inducts several drivers into their Hall of Fame each year. Drivers, media personalities, owners, crew chiefs, you name it. NASCAR does that. So I'm thinking Ryan Newman is probably the low guy on the totem pole when it comes to each of these guys and Hall of Fame conversations, but I mean, he's done some great things to advance the sport, including the Newman bar, which is right above the main structural support on over the windshield of these cars. I mean, he's done some fantastic things for NASCAR. He's won even late in his career, including a surprising win. But we're not talking about championship level or pure race winning level like the rest of these guys. But he's in NASCAR. He's one of the, I don't want to call him Ironmans because we consider Ironman constant races started. But he's in terms of overall time that he's been in the sport, the number of races that he's run, he's pretty far up there, especially in today's standard. I apologize. There's 2 4-year-olds running around upstairs. Now, I mean, to kind of compare the guys, kind of rank them in terms of their, let's start with their recent performance. The recent performance is obviously Ryan Newman down in 5th. The guy's last couple seasons with Roush, he's done nothing. He's had some good performances, nothing spectacular, nothing great, no instances outside of the 2020 Daytona 500 where you thought he was going to win up until he got spun and flipped in that incredibly horrific crash. It's not had the kind of performance. Coming next is Kurt Busch in 4th. Kurt Busch is a 1-win per year driver for the last several years. He's won in pretty much every race team he's run in. starting at Penske, or Roush, Penske, nothing with Phoenix, nothing with nothing with Furniture Row, although he did really get them a boost. He outperformed that equipment, and he quite frequently does outperform his equipment. He's got a win with the former Chip Ganassi Racing each year that he's been there, as well as every year he was with Stewart-Haas. So, but he's just never been that title contender over the last several years. He's never had... I think his last season with Stewart-Haas was definitely his best, but he just he got messed out of that one. I think if he could have gone on and won at Phoenix, he would have, which he had the opportunity to do. It a great car. I think he could have went to the Final Four. That would have been a Final Four run if it wasn't for him getting taken out late in that race. I don't think you guys really understand how devastated personally I was with that. That was a fantastic run for him, and potentially, even he said, his last run at a championship. Number 3 is going to be Denny Hamlin in terms of recent performance. He's won, 9 times last year? In 2020, he ended up not winning throughout the whole, 2021, he ended up not winning through the whole regular season. And then once the playoffs started, he went and snagged a couple wins pretty quickly in a row, and even went and made it to the Final Four again. I mean, the guy he's a constant presence there. He just got to get over that hump to be able to move on and get in there and get that championship, which I don't know if it's team, I don't know if it's Denny choking, I don't want to call it choking, but everybody else does, getting himself in there. In terms of number 2, and you guys can be upset with me all you want for this, but because Denny made it to the Final Four in 2021 and Harvick did not, but Harvick is number 2 to me. I mean, he is just so incredibly consistent every single year, winning, going on, being a competitor, maybe not making it to the Final Four, maybe making it. Or this year, he didn't even make it in, he didn't get a win all year, but he kept pushing, he kept digging. And no, I did not put him as far on the list because he wrecked Chase. I know some of you guys who know me, it's not why I put him there. I actually just popped into my head. And I know Nick, I know you would say I put him there for that reason, but I didn't. Harvick has just been super consistent. He had a crap car all year long, but he, especially towards the end of the year, went out and fought and put himself in contention. 2 win races. He had a race won if it wasn't for Chase Elliott throwing a temper tantrum. Maybe he might not have been able to hold off Larson. We would never know. But and last but not least, the man, the myth, the legend himself, the guy who, in my opinion, is the GOAT of NASCAR, Mr. Kyle Busch, in terms of performance on all these guys, all 5 of these drivers. I mean, you're talking a win every year for 18 years, multiple wins this year, including with a transmission that did not work at Pocono. 2-time champion, the only multiple-time champion on this list. So, I mean, that's alone has to give him the kick up to the top rank. The guy, Kyle Busch, has 59 career wins. He's the best. He's in terms of overall performance in the modern era. Obviously, not the total number of wins, quite like a Jimmy Johnson or a Jeff Gordon, but in the last 10 years, he's the winningest driver in NASCAR. He outperformed those guys, Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon, in the last 10 years. From 2010 to 2020, that decade, he was the winningest driver. The guy has gone on to win 100+ Xfinity races. He is the leader in the Xfinity Series all time. He is the leader in current active Cup Series drivers. Plus, he is the leader current active Cup Series drivers in terms of championships as well. So, of course, that's going to put him as number 1 on the list of overall performance of NASCAR's senior drivers. Honorable mentions are going to be, obviously, Martin Truex Jr. I mean, you got some other guys up there that, I mean, they're getting up there in terms of age, but these guys were coming around 2007, 2008, 2009. I didn't really want to go that new. Obviously, Truex Jr. was in a little before then. I guess I could have included him on this list. So, Martin, my bad. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Did I get this fairly accurate? Do you guys think I did a little different? Something needs to be tweaked, something doesn't need to be tweaked? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, guys. I apologize about the skips. Again, those 4-year-olds running around, they keep opening the door, screaming down the hallway, blah, 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 blah. Tried to do my best for you. We got more stuff coming.